Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well wherever you are. You guys know that I am on the road to getting healthy, and I want you guys to get healthy with me. So I was in my pantry and I thought that today would be a great day to do a pantry tour and just share what I have in my pantry. So most of my shopping is done at mixture between Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, and some of these items I also pick up at Target as well. Trader Joe's has been like my go-to grocery store for many years now. However, I wasn't always buying the best things at Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's does still have items that don't necessarily have clean ingredients in them. You have to pick and choose, but I find it easier for me to stay on board when I'm at Trader Joe's because I feel like when I go to other grocery stores, like I don't know what grocery stores are near you, but for me, I have like Publix and Harris Teeter, Food Lion, Walmart. When I go to those type of stores, at every end cap, as soon as you walk through the store, the main entrance, there's junk food. You go down the aisles, they're on the end caps, there's junk food. It's just like everywhere, all in your face. But when I go to Trader Joe's, I can walk in and I can stay on the perimeter of the store without all of those things being in my face, giving me temptation. So shopping at Trader Joe's for that is a major for me because I don't have all the temptation in my face as I would if I go to another grocery store. So that personally helps for me because those other grocery stores really know how to tempt you. But I'm not gonna do a whole lot of talking. I'm just gonna jump into showing you what I have in my pantry as some of my pantry staples, and hopefully give you guys some ideas on what you can look for, some alternatives. I do have young children as well. They do like to have junk food or sweets, and I try to give them that because they are kids, and they, you know, I try to reward them as well, but I want to find healthier alternatives. Let's head into my pantry and have a look at what I have in my pantry. Stepping into my pantry, starting up here, I have all my flours. So I have some whole wheat flour, and that is because I used to bake a lot of sourdough, but since I have been avoiding gluten, I haven't been using these anymore because I'm not eating gluten right now. So I have a bunch of flours that are replacement flours. So I have cassava flour, tapioca, and I have some coconut flour, which is what we have been using the most of. And then I do have a gluten-free flour back there, citric acid, and I have some avocado oil spray here. And then I do have a small section here that is the good old granulated sugar that I don't personally use. I also have some in this little jar right here that says Snacksident. My sister-in-law gave me those jars. So cute. But what I have this sugar for, the granulated sugar for, I get this at Aldi, and this is what I use to feed my hummingbirds. So I don't buy the food that has the red dye in it because that's not really good for them. So I just get the granulated sugar from Aldi, and that is what I use to make my sugar water for my hummingbird. So we don't consume that in my family, but my hummingbirds enjoy it. So on to the next shelf, I have some all-purpose organic flour here, and that is usually what I used to use when I would make my sourdough. Then I have this organic coconut flour. I have some mixed nuts, and behind here I have the rest of the ingredients that I just purchased for baking gluten-free. I need jars for these, but it is a lot of ingredients that make up for wheat. Wheat is very unique, and it takes a lot of other flours to make up for it. So I have those. Make sure you check out my video for what I eat in a day, and I showed how to make those chocolate chip gluten-free cookies. So anyways, we have our flours here, some mixed nuts. I have some dry black beans. I have some leftover cereal here. This is some more of that cane sugar that I use for my hummingbirds. Cocoa powder. Then I have a little bit of some whole wheat flour that I used to use for my sourdough. And then I have some sea salt, some pink Himalayan sea salt here. And I have a couple of jars here. So I have the spirulina, some dulce flake, then I have some barley grass juice powder, and this is how I make the medical medicine detox smoothie. And then I have a tincture here. This is an echinacea tincture that I'm working on. So behind here in this basket, it says pantry, and this is just kind of like my extras basket. So I have some raw pistachios that my girls like. And then I have some leftover sprouted rolled oats, and I really like this brand because so they're saying that this is glyphosate free, it is organic, it is gluten free, and I really like this brand if we're gonna have oats. Then I have some more spirulina, some more rolled oats. I haven't tried this yet, but I got this for the family to have like a snack, but I haven't made it yet. So these are the keto brownies. So there's actually no sugar in here and it's gluten free. So that is something for us to try. So I have some more baking soda in here. This is all extras that don't fit in my jars. So I have some raw almonds. This is the rest of those dulce flakes. And this is another keto cupcake batter. And then I just have pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and some flour that I use when I'm making craft. So that little crate is all my extras. So coming down right below it, I have a basket here where I keep some onions, and I have some ginger and lots of sweet potatoes because I love sweet potatoes. And I have this little basket that I got from the farmer's market, and I've been using it to store some of my garlic in. This is my own homegrown garlic, and I have some more in this container here. So it says onions. I used to have onions in there, but now I'm storing all of my garlic to try to keep it dark. So I have lots of garlic in here. It's pretty deep. It goes all the way down. And I'm keeping my garlic in there. These are some of those gluten-free cookies that I was just telling you about. Then I have these super greens powder, detox, digest, and energize. I like to have this in the morning, sometimes in a smoothie, or make it like a latte. So this has alfalfa grass juice, organic beets, organic grass juice, organic peppermint leaves, spirulina, bunch of goodness in here. And then it also has the adaptogens. So it has a bunch of mushrooms with ginger and turmeric, milk thistle, which is really good for the gut. So I have those super greens. And then I also have some beef gelatin. This is good for the gut as well. Next up, I have some of this coconut butter. Super good. I like to add this into my smoothies. And then this is the protein that I am using. So this is the 4 Sigma. This one does have the mushrooms and adaptogens as well. And I was trying this one out prior to it because it does have fairly clean ingredients, except this one has a lot more grains. And since I'm avoiding grains right now, I'm not really using this one. So in the meantime and in between time, I am using this 4 Sigmatic one. Then I also have collagen, which I'm trying to have some every day. I add this into tea or to smoothies. Here I have some pasta, which is lentil pasta. So this is not just like your traditional pasta. I have the lentil pasta in here. And behind there I have, it says white sugar, but there's no white sugar in there obviously. That is some fire cider that I've been letting steep for a little while, and I need to really strain it off and add the honey. That's gonna be great for winter for us. Then here I have some oatmeal. So this is the quick cooking oats, and these are those rolled oats that I was just showing you, the ones that we still had extras from, went into our little crate. And then I have some brown rice and some white rice. So I am currently not having any rice, but I didn't want to get rid of it, just want to have it. You never know, for emergencies, you know. That is in the pantry still, but I'm not really consuming any of that. I haven't had any grain. Those have just been hanging out in here just in case if we ever needed them for some odd reason. Moving on over here to my little tea section. I have lots of green tea, and back here I have some hibiscus tea, keep that back there. And then I have some of this organic 100% ginger drink mix. I like these in the morning as well. I just pour that into a cup of water, and I have some ginger whenever I don't have fresh ginger on hand. Then I have this tea. This is the ginger and lemongrass. So one thing you want to look for when you are getting teas is to make sure you're watching out for those natural flavors. Natural flavors, you guys, look into that, do your research on it. There really isn't anything natural about natural flavors. If you see natural flavors flavors listed on the ingredients, you really kind of want to stay away from it because there's no telling what it really is, okay? They can take a small percentage of something, take it back to the lab and do whatever they want, but do your research on that and just be mindful of something when it says natural flavors. So all these teas are whole herbs. They don't have any natural flavors. So this one here has lemongrass, ginger, licorice root, lemon peel, and spearmint, and they're all organic. Definitely want to be mindful of that as well because it's a nasty cold world out there with the herbs. Now this is a green tea. This is one of my favorite teas. I usually have this one in the afternoon / evening. It is the organic Moroccan mint tea, Moroccan mint green tea. This one has spearmint, green tea, and lemongrass. You can have it hot or cold. I just bought a new box of that because I just love it so much. Then I also have some matcha and for those mornings when I have like a latte. So I'm not having any coffee or anything right now. So to have like a coffee replacement in the morning, sometimes I do like to make a matcha. Then I have a whole little tea cabinet here, I guess you can say. So this is what I have here. This is my tea cabinet, and in here I have lots of teas. So I have some more green tea. This one is nettle leaf. Then I have some throat soothing tea, and then these right here are official, you guys. If you ever have a sore throat and you feel like your throat's starting to tickle, get you one of these. They really work. They take it away right away. Then over here I have some lemon and ginger, and then some more just ginger. I have my daily detox. I've been drinking this one just about every day. And then I have some chamomile and lavender, which I usually drink before bed. This brand is pretty good about having whole ingredients and not putting in those natural flavors. Make sure you guys read the ingredients and watch out for those natural flavors. So down to the next shelf, these are really like all of my pantry staples here. I have some of this organic chicken bone broth. I have the beef and chicken, and I get this one at Trader Joe's. There's another one right here, the Kettle and Fire. I get this one usually at Whole Foods. And then back here I just have some apple cider vinegar. We have some coconut aminos. I haven't really tried this yet, but I want to experiment it because it's like soy-free alternative. So whenever you want to make stir fries, you would use this instead of like soy sauce. Then I just have some vinegars here, and this is some molasses back there. I have some organic extra virgin olive oil. That is another thing to be mindful of, you guys. Let me tell you though, there's a lot of fake olive oils out there, so you want to make sure you do your research. And one thing that I like to check for is you also wanted to say extra virgin olive oil, not just olive oil. You wanted to say extra virgin olive oil, and you want to make sure that it is unrefined. So you can look at the ingredients and it would say, this one says that it is first cold pressed organic extra virgin olive oil, and it has a pick date, a harvest date. So it's telling me when those olives will harvest, and then it has the best use by date, the expiration date. That is what you want to look for, because there's a lot of fake olive oil going on around out there, you guys, and a lot of it is rancid and it's no good. So you want to make sure you're getting a good quality olive oil. It is so sad but true what is going on in our food, and we have to be mindful and educate ourselves so that we can do better. When you know better, you do better, right? So behind here I have some more dried beans. I used to buy a lot of beans in the cans. As you can see, I still have some here that we're trying to get through. I'm personally avoiding beans, legumes right now, because beans can be very hard on your gut, and a lot of times the ones in the cans just have not been soaked long enough. I'm gonna be getting away from the canned beans, and I'm gonna be getting more into the dried beans. So you just have to soak them for about 24 to 48 hours, and then you can just slow cook them, and it'll be way easier for your body to digest them and to absorb nutrients. I have just some more beans back here. These are some canned beans here that I'm trying to get through, but once these are gone, I'm not gonna be buying canned beans anymore. I'm only gonna be getting the dried beans. Here in the cut, I do have this brand, A Dozen Cousins Mexican cowboy beans. Very clean ingredients. All these were water, pinto beans, crushed tomatoes, onions, garlic, avocado oil, dry green chili peppers, sea salt, cilantro, and jalapeno peppers. Very good alternative. We had these on the 4th of July when we grilled out, and you know, they weren't bad at all. This brand was a good one for clean ingredients. So this brand A Dozen Cousins has a couple of other varieties. They are at Whole Foods. This particular one is at Trader Joe's, but they only have this style. They don't have all the varieties like they do at Whole Foods. This was the only variety they had. So instead of regular baked beans, this is what we had. Then I also have Hearts of Palm pasta. I have yet to try this yet, but it's supposed to be a good pasta alternative. So I want to give this a try. Whenever I need a pasta fix, I'm going to be using this. This one is at Trader Joe's, but I'm pretty sure they're at almost every grocery store. Then I have all my cans of coconut milk here. This is the Trader Joe's organic coconut milk, and I love this one because it's clean ingredients. All it is organic coconut milk, which is water and organic coconut. So I get these at Trader Joe's. They are the best price. You can't beat them. There are some other alternatives at Whole Foods, but they are much more expensive. And there are some at Target, but you know, they start adding more ingredients. They have some of those gums in there and a lot of other preservatives that you don't really want. I don't really want. Stocked up on my coconut milk because I use this a lot when my girls are gonna have cereal, when they do have cereal, whenever I'm making a protein shake or a smoothie. This is what I've been using. It is our milk alternative. We're not having any dairy. We've never really been a big dairy family anyways, but so this is like our go-to milk. Then over here I just have some Wild Alaskan pink salmon. Again, I get this from Trader Joe's, and I use these when I want to make salmon cake for breakfast or just to have really on hand in case of emergency or something. But we usually go through these quickly because we typically make them for breakfast when we're gonna have crab cakes or salmon patties. Then I just have a couple of tomato sauce here, and I have organic tomato sauce. And again, you want to be checking the ingredients because they do like to slip in those ingredients. You think that you're just getting a can of tomato sauce, but really you're getting a whole bunch of other things. So this one is just organic tomato puree, sea salt, and red peppers. That is it. Oh, I have some sardines here, two different ones. This one is in spring water. This one is in olive oil. These are both from Trader Joe's. These are very good omega-3 fatty acids. Very important for our brain. We really need more omega-3s in our diet and less omega-6. Have a couple of diced tomatoes. Haven't really used them in a while because I'm avoiding nightshades at the moment, but we have them just in case. We have a couple. Back here I have some organic roasted nori. This is for me to make like homemade sushi or just to use it as a wrap. Then I get a bunch of these chomps. My girls love these to have as a snack. And these are 0 sugar. It is grass fed and grass finished beef. So it says all stick without the egg. So when I was a kid growing up, I love Slim Jims. I ate a lot of Slim Jims growing up, and this is kind of like what it reminds me, but just a healthier version. So they do have a turkey one, and they have a green package that's like jalapeno, so it's a little bit more spicy, has a little bit of a kick. But my girls love all of these, so we usually keep those on hand. They are at Trader Joe's for a little bit cheaper, but I know that they're at Whole Foods and a couple of other stores, but we just get them at Trader Joe's because, like I said, they have the best price for them. So also in here, I have some of these Go Macro bars. I get these at Trader Joe's as well, but they are at Whole Foods, but Trader Joe's is just a couple of cents cheaper. So this is a coconut plus almond butter with chocolate chips. Very clean ingredients, and the sugar in this is coconut sugar. It does have 11 grams of sugar, but it's not cane sugar, it's coconut sugar. So I'll have one of these every now and again if I'm feeling like I need something sweet or something. This would be what I would go to. It's not like an everyday thing. Moving on, I have some more cooking spray. This is what I usually use when I need to grease some pans if I'm baking a cake or something. So this is an extra virgin olive oil spray, no propellant, and I did get this from Trader Joe's, and all it says in the ingredients is organic extra virgin olive oil. It doesn't have anything extra. So I'm highly encouraging you guys to really read your ingredients, even if the front of the package says it's organic or if it's this or it's that. All of that are marketing tactics, you guys. We have to flip it over and look at the ingredients. It is a must. It is a must. So I'm not gonna ramble about that too much, but I really want you guys to read those ingredients. So left over here is a little bit of cereal. This is the brand right here that I've been buying for my girls. 7 Sundays, and this is the very berry flavor, and this one is the chocolate flavor. It says 8 real ingredients with 5 grams of added sugars and 0 refined sugar. So the ingredients again are very clean. I don't know if you can see that. Very clean ingredients, you guys. All it is cassava, sunflower protein, maple syrup, organic coconut oil, strawberries, blueberries, vanilla extract, and lemon extract. My girls enjoy this. It's like really like a dessert or a snack or a treat for them. They don't eat this for breakfast. It's more like we're sitting on the couch watching a movie and they want a treat. And it's not as sweet. It does have 5 grams of added sugar, but it's coming from maple syrup. It's not from cane sugar. This is grain free, so I can have this as well. And like I said, it is like a snack. So I do have some in this jar up here as well. This is what is in here. So this is alternatives, and this is why I wanted to bring you into my pantry and show you the changes that I've been making. We're not going cold turkey. We have been just changing it up, making better choices, choosing different alternatives. So this is the cereal that we have, if we do have it. This is the chocolate one. I just didn't have a jar to put it in, so I put it in a Ziploc. So we have some organic maple syrup, and all this is organic maple syrup on the ingredients. If my kids have pancakes or anything, which I make a homemade pancake with coconut flour and bananas, it's very easy to come together. This is what they will use. I have some more organic maple butter here. And then in this basket here, right here, it's just extras. So I have some more raw almond butter, and I have some more Dijon mustard. So basically things extras. So I have some of this bone sauce. My husband had picked this one out. It wasn't the best ingredients, but it was okay. It has like honey, apple cider vinegar, molasses, horseradish, and natural smoke flavor. So we already know natural smoke flavor is artificial. It's not anything about that is natural. But all the rest of the ingredients were pretty good, so I let him slide with this one. This is the bone sucking sauce. So it's all about picking and choosing your battles. No, it's not 100% because it does have that natural flavors in there, but all the other ingredients are real food, so it's not like a mystery sauce. So we have that. This is like our extras basket here. And then moving on over here. All right, so moving on to this basket, you guys, I have some unsweetened shredded coconut. So I'm using a lot of coconut as an alternative for things. Some marinated artichokes on the go. Nutritional yeast whenever I want to add like a cheese flavor to something. Then I have some hemp seeds here. I'm going to be experimenting with this powdered sugar. So this is the monk fruit sweetener. I'm going to be trying that with a cake. And then I have some cornmeal in here. But I am actually avoiding corn right now, but that is just something that I already had, and it's not even opened yet. But I have some cornmeal there. Definitely want to make sure that it is non-GMO and it is organic, because corn is really, corn is in a nasty business, okay? This basket here is my sugar sweetener. So I have organic coconut sugar. Got this one at Trader Joe's. Some chia seeds. This is the sucanut. So this is the whole form of the cane sugar. I haven't really used this one too much, but I did purchase this just to try things out. Then I have this monk fruit sweetener. This is the golden one. It's supposed to be a 1-to-1 replacement for regular cane sugar. So this one is a 0 glycemic, 0 calorie, keto friendly, and it's 0 net carb. And I have some organic coconut palm sugar. So those are the sugars that I'm working with right now. I mostly use the coconut sugar. This is a new bag. I just bought it because the one I had before we ran out of. So now we are in the back of my pantry, and this is like our little snack stash here. In here, this is the Sable brand. I'm really loving this brand, you guys. So it's made with 100% avocado oil. This is the salt and vinegar with like a hint of serrano, so it's a little bit spicy but not too much. And the ingredients are clean as can be. They are potatoes, avocado oil, vinegar, sea salt, serrano powder, and citric acid. So this has really been like our go-to potato chips, and this is mostly for my girls so they can have snacks. My husband likes them as well. At Whole Foods, and I also get these at Target. So these potato chips are from Trader Joe's, and these are made with olive oil. I would love it if it was extra virgin olive oil, but fairly clean ingredients. It's just potatoes, olive oil and sea salt, so I'll take it. So those are the potato chips we've been loving. I've been getting these from Trader Joe's. These are the grain-free tortilla chips, so they're just cassava and coconut with avocado oil. You want to make sure that you're getting a good oil. You don't want anything with canola oil, sunflower oil. Those are all going to be high in omega-6. You want good oil. So this one has cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, then sesame seeds, salt. Very clean ingredients. We know what all that stuff is. This has been a good one. Then we have been loving the Lesser Evil, the brand Lesser Evil. These are at Whole Foods. These are the paleo puffs. So it's the no cheese cheesiness. So they're grain free, and these are made with coconut oil. So these taste cheesy, but there's actually no cheese in them. This is also Lesser Evil. These are the Power Curls, so it's the no cheese cheesiness. Again, they're grain free, non-GMO, and the ingredients are clean as can be. So what makes them taste cheesy is that nutritional yeast that I showed you. This right here, this is what's in here to make it taste cheesy. So very clean ingredients. Lesser Evil, these are the Power Curls. They also have popcorn, but we've kind of been avoiding the popcorn. So that's it for the chip. And then we have our bread. This one I get from Whole Foods. This one is called the Sprouted Power, and it is sprouted wheat bread made with organic sprouted whole wheat. So you want to make sure that your bread is organic, because if not, the wheat is probably sprayed with some type of pesticide. But this one has fairly clean ingredients. It does have a bit of cane sugar, so I'm not really a big fan of that. But when my girls want bread, this is what I've been using. You definitely make sure that it's been sprouted. That's more easier on your belly. It's easier for your stomach to digest something that has been sprouted. So I've been getting this one's called Sprouted Power. This one's at Whole Foods, and then this one is at Trader Joe's. This one is a little bit more cost effective, so it's a little bit cheaper than that one, but I do buy both. This one is the daily bread. It is sprouted wheat berries, sprouted barley, sprouted millet. It's organic, and the ingredients are clean as can be. If I do buy bread for them, it is definitely sprouted. So this is what my pantry is looking like, you guys. So these are on my basket, and I have all my stuff here. So these are pantry staples. I go through a lot of chicken stock, so I keep that on deck. My coconut oil. Then this is my tea section. I drink tea every day. I'm trying to drink at least 2 or 3 cups of tea a day. And then I have, definitely got to get that collagen in. So our bodies naturally make collagen, but the older we get, the less our body starts to produce, and it is very good for maintaining healthy hair, healthy skin, joint health. It's also very good for our gut. So is this gelatin, and this is all like my smoothie making stuff here. And then I have all my baking stuff up there. Now that you've had a tour in my pantry, you guys, I hope that you guys got some ideas, seen some alternatives that you might want to try. And I'm still learning. I'm still transitioning. No, we're not eating 100% perfect, but I am trying my best to wean out those bad habits and start new habits. The great thing is my kids are still young, so it's not like me, 30 plus years of bad habits. I didn't have a good eating lifestyle as a kid or growing up into a young adult. These are changes that I'm just now making, and I'm bringing my whole family on the ride for the journey. My kids don't know any better. They only know what I give them, and this is the lifestyle that they are transitioning to. It's not too late. Get your kids involved, get them on the bandwagon. But I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking, you guys. Make sure you check out some of those books that I have down in the description box below, because that is what really has pushed me and helped me get onto this journey, is just getting my head into books and reading about the corruption in our food, and just taking it little by little, step by step as we go. Almost everything in my pantry now doesn't have cane sugar in it. It has fairly clean ingredients. We have transitioned on all of those. We have gotten rid of all hydrogenated oils, so you won't find no canola oil, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, palm oil, none of that. You're not gonna find any of that. We are using extra virgin olive oil from a good source. We are using coconut oil. We're using avocado oil. We're using grass-fed ghee, and that is about it. Hopefully hopefully you guys got something from this video. That's what I came on here to share with you, just to help you guys get some ideas, have a look into my pantry, see what we have going on. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, you guys. Meet me down in the comment section below. Leave me a comment, you guys. Ask some questions, say something nice. I really enjoy reading your comments. Leave me a comment, you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell so you get notifications every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.